Shalom. First off, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, and Barakatah Yahushai. Yahweh is the true name of our Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is the true name of the Heavenly Father's Son, the Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. We want to give double honors to our apostles and to our elders of great millstone, and peace and blessings goes to the hopeful elect, our brothers that are out on the highways, pushing His word and His truth and sincerity. All right, another week to prophesy the downfall of America. All right, we want to get into recent news on wars and rumors of wars. That's what's been on the news lately. All right, that's all we've been hearing is wars and rumors of wars. And this is one of the signs that our Lord Yahweh left for us to watch out for, to let us know that He's on His way. Okay? But you got people that are seeing the news. They're either troubled by it. All right? They're troubled by this war. They're out there protesting. Or you got people taking a mockery. All right? They're still making memes, still making jokes. Think it's all games. But this is some serious business, man. All right? Because in order for our Lord Yahweh to return, prophecies like what? The Paragma, okay, Revelation 13:16, World War III, Jacob's trouble, okay, has to come before our Lord returns, man. So for all you people that are troubled by what's been going on in the news lately, okay, you simply don't have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to keep you stable, because you don't know that the scriptures speak of it. You don't know. People don't know that the scriptures speak about the Lord putting Russia back, putting hooks into their jaws, returning to the old state that they used to be in. That's Soviet Union. Okay? People don't know. Okay? So for all you people that are troubled, alright, for all you people that are troubled by it, take heed, man, because we're here the Lord God is prophecy, giving the answers of why these things are taking place on earth, man. Because we're not in no time of peace, as you people may think. People protesting peace, no war. Well, in order for peace to come to the world, you gotta understand war has to take place, man. Okay? How do you think Solomon's kingdom was established in peace? 40 years of peace. What had to happen before his kingdom was established? His father David had to put all these other nations in subjection. And how do you do that? War. Alright? When our Lord Yahweh shall make his second return, you think that he's coming back to bring peace? I want to open smile and accept everybody. No, he's coming back to bring war, bring the sword. Because who's in power of the earth right now? The so-called white man. Are you Edomites? The wicked, like is mentioned in Job 9:24. Alright, you're the ones that are in the rulership. Okay? And you think the wicked elites are just gonna give up their kingdom just like that? No. This is why Yahweh Shai is gonna return to put an end to the so-called white man's kingdom, man. Okay? And how you think he's gonna do that? War. Okay?
So Matthew chapter 24. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming?
So the disciples were asking Yahushua, when are you going to establish your kingdom on earth? When are you going to put down these Edomites? When are you going to set us on top, man? Okay, go ahead.
And of the end of the world. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
Yeah, they're chosen. You're going to have a lot of false prophets arising in the last days. You know, you're going to have a lot of men taking heed to seducing spirits, going out prophesying, saying that they're sent from the Lord, that they're the anointed ones, all right, that they got the message, all right. The Lord's basically saying you're going to have a lot of false prophets in the last days, man. We're seeing that right now, okay? Go ahead.
They're going to be one for wine in the streets. Like, people are going to need answers. They're going to seek answers.
But the answers are right in front of us. We can tell you what's going on around the world. We can tell you why these things are happening, man. Okay? These things are happening for a reason. Okay? Go ahead.
Right, man. Go over the book. prophecy comes to pass. Brothers talked about Russia putting hooks in the jaws in their mouth. It was like you put in their mouth, bring them back. That was the whole point of why Putin, invaded Ukraine. Ukraine was part of the USSR. He wants that power back. So prophecy came to pass early this week, So it's like, you got four prophecies left. People are dismayed, scared, because you haven't been listening to prophecy. You're wearing these false prophecies to speak on some smooth things. Right. You're not out here to speak on some smooth things. I'm tell you that, like I said, the Lord's giving you that reward. Reward, not right.
Verse 5, but many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
I'm summoning the Lord to teach you his message, to teach you his words. Like the brother was saying, the words you're teaching are smooth things. You're not teaching the truth. You're telling the people what they want to hear. People don't want war. Look what's going on over there in Russia. They're protesting. Look what's going on around the world. People are protesting. No war. You got Russians over here burning their passports. Alright? So ashamed of their country, man. People have no clue, no understanding what's going on. Okay? Go ahead.
And shall deceive many.
Shall deceive many. As you see, a lot of people have been deceived by these false prophets that are out here, man. Okay? Hey, but like the scripture says, the deceived and the deceiver are his. So if you're deceived, it was the Lord that got you, that had you deceived, man. He's the one that created that false prophet to deceive you, man. Because he does not want everyone coming into the truth. He does not want everyone to come into the light, man. That's why he's keeping you in darkness, by setting up these false prophets to lie to you and tell you what you want to hear, man. Alright? Then the Lord said he create good and evil, light and darkness. Okay? Then the Lord said in 2 Thessalonians that he shall send them a strong delusion that they should believe in a lie. Okay? There's no side doing that, man, because the Lord's only coming back for his elect. Okay? And we're not out here fishing for everyone, trying to get everyone to get the truth. Every Israelite that walks by, we're trying to, bring them into the fold. No, we're out here fishing for the hopeful elect. Okay?
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Right. You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Okay? A rumor of war is like what? You had a rumor, for example, before Russia invaded Ukraine, you had a rumor that they were going to invade Ukraine. But eventually it turned into a world war. Now you have all these rumors about World War III. Now is World War III going to start off because Russia invaded Ukraine? No, because it's not time yet. Alright? The 11th son has been sealed. Esau has to bring this chip. You got to understand that if World War III was declared right now, how deadly and devastating it's going to be on both sides. Alright? A lot of people are going to die. You're going to have a lot of casualties of war, man. Lots of people that are going to die, man. Alright, this is why it's not going to happen based off Russia invading Ukraine. Why you think President Biden and NATO are not doing nothing? Why you think they're not defending Ukraine? All they're doing is just we'll send you support. We'll put sanctions on Russia. We'll send you weapons. Alright, but we're not going to send our troops in. Because they know what's going to happen if that happens. Look what Vladimir Putin said. If any nation, any outside nation gets involved in basically our business, we're going to rewrite, we're going to do something that's never been done before. That's paraphrasing what he said, man. Because he's not playing. Because the Lord Yahweh Bashir outside is going to use the bear, Russia, to end this society, man. And this is what we're seeing, these nations, Russia coming back to the oldest state, which we're going to go into. All right?
What it said, Ukraine, that's not going to be typical. Start of small scale. But the scripture said the nation of flock is going to draw them out. You got Israel and Amalek. Israel invading the United States invading Iran. Scripture talk about Russia being guard to the nation. Right. That's what you got Israel and Iran.
Hey, prophecy is right here.
Prophecy right here. All these nations are coming together. You got the BRICS. China's up there with Russia. England is right up there with America and Israel. So all these different nations are coming together.
Why you think that is? All right. Why you think that is? The Lord is bringing them into that valley Jehoshaphat, and the east, man, to judge them for Israel's sake.
Hey, America is getting exposed because China condemned America for agitating the war and then not participating. So, hey, these nations are seeing the shame. So, like she says, I would bear the lock bear, make your leg naked. Like you being exposed to being an agitator and a warmonger. So it says, and it says, see that he, Matthew 24:6, and he shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Right? That's all we've been hearing. Okay? Wars and rumors of wars. And what's the rumor right now? World War III. Which is the rumor, but eventually going to happen. Alright? Not based off Ukraine, but eventually going to turn into an actual war. And that's when all you scoffers, all you people that are taking it as a joke, that's when you're not going to be laughing so soon. You'll actually get a letter. Let this thing pass by. But anyway, all you scoffers and people laughing and think it's all a joke, they ain't gonna be laughing when you get that letter in your mail and it's actually some serious business. Alright? Don't forget about your women too. Just remember you want to be like men, it's time for you to play your part.
Oh. What about the new draft in Ukraine? They banned all males 1860 from not leaving the country, man.
I just watched the news. This lady had to leave her husband behind because no man could leave the country. They had to stay and fight.
Yeah. Right.
You about to have that here.
Right.
All you men are gonna be drafted into these wars, and you're not gonna have no way out of it. You know, you're gonna have to go out there and fight, and you ain't coming back. Right?
And it says, he shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that he be not troubled.
See, be ye not troubled. Which we see a lot of these people troubled about what's going on. You know, you want to protest, you want to be shaken up, you want to be nervous. I see Jake on TikTok, man. I'm stocking up, man. Shit, you know, I gotta get my shit together. It's about to go down. Jake all nervous, man. All right, but let's look into that word trouble. Read it loud.
So this is the Greek word for trouble is proheo, and it means to cry aloud, make a noise by outcry.
Aren't the people right now outcrying? Aren't they crying aloud? No war in Russia, no war, no invasion. Aren't they doing that? When the scripture says, be not troubled. That's that one, Brandon Knight.
Yeah. Brandon Jackson or something like that?
Yeah, Brandon Jackson.
Another definition says to trouble, frighten, to be troubled in mind.
Yeah, be troubled in mind. Like you had that weird ass nigga in Charlemagne all fucking troubled in his mind. Oh my God. Are we actually prepared if the war was coming on the street? What are you? Look, man, no one here in America is prepared. We were not even expecting war to come up over here. We were not even expecting Russia to invade this place.
That's why in the scriptures, like what it's saying, you know, that's the first battle is not there. This place will not be invaded. People, they're not going to go through.
And that's why it's so easy for y'all to make jokes and talk your shit because you're comfortable right now.
Yeah.
You're still able to go out and do your daily duties. You're still able to partake in your follies. You're still able to go have fun, get married. But all that's going to come to naught, man. Because all those that are going to get married, your ass going to get drafted into the war.
Yeah.
The scripture says that the virgins shall born have no husband. Here it is, you get married and your husband just get a draft to go fight in this World War III, man. You can't have no kids. You're going to mourn because your husband's going to be shipped off. And you know he ain't coming back. This war is a devastating war, man. Alright, it's a war that ain't no wars, man. It got to go out with a bang. And that's literally, that's how it's going to go out, with a bang. It's going to turn into a nuclear.
That's how both sides can judge the nation. Fire and jealousy, man. You got nuclear destruction. Namely America and Israel. They're going to be the two big countries that are going to destroy. With America being completely wiped off the map. The scripture says it's going to stick dust in the smoke. For a very long time. That's how bad the destruction will be. No one else is ever going to dwell it ever again. up for, you know, those desert preachers. These spirits, these demons of evil. You know?
For Allah, Yahweh, Bashir, Shah, for revealing us these secrets. And not having our mind be so troubled by these things. We're excited. We're excited, man. We know that we're very close to the end of the so-called white man's kingdom. All right?
Things have to come fast.
But it, we're at the end where the three devils can't walk around no more so freely and proudly, thinking that they own the street. Which they do, but all that's gonna come to naught, man. All this pride of America is gonna come to naught, man. The Lord said He'll bring the hardiness of men low. Alright?
To be troubled in mind, to be frightened, alarmed.
Yeah, you got people that are a little alarmed and frightened because they think that World War III is gonna start off, man. You know, and they know, people know that World War III is it. It's over. When I went back to work, one of my workers like dispatch officer guys like, thank God we're getting nukes. Another day, we're getting nukes today.
Wow.
Like, oh shit. We didn't get nuked today. Why should they nuke us? In my mind, it's like it's not time yet. You know, it's not time yet. It's not time. We'll get into that time. It's fastly approaching. Okay.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 13, I'll start at 11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil.
Right, the Lord's going to punish the world. Because these plagues are going to come upon the whole world. And most that's going to be affected and worse hit is America, because you people live your life comfortably and pleasures. Alright? You never have to worry about war, about gun battles, about starving to death. When people had to deal with in the Middle East, that's basically caused by America. People over here in America never had to deal with stuff like that. They don't always like to live without power.
You can't compare that to what's going on in this whole country. You still have one water, cable TV, all that, you know.
You're not worried about the one strike like you're doing the same.
Right. We don't know what real poverty is. We just really not prepared.
Like I said last year, 47, God gonna sit a widow and you're gonna know about the loss of children, man.
It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
Right. Arrogancy of the proud to cease. That's funny, because I looked up the word arrogance earlier. It's an arrogance of the proud to cease, right?
The definition should be Americans.
Arrogance, an attitude of superiority, manifested in overbearing manner or in perceptions, claims, or assumptions. You people, you think over here that you got the greatest military power on the planet. You're the greatest country on the planet.
And we had a history. It was around the time when North Korea was, it was showcasing North Korea's military, and he was just making mockery. He was saying, he was saying we have nothing against the U.S., but the U.S. is up there, like the brother saying.
Remember that July?
Oh yeah.
World War III. World War III. America's been undefeated. World War I, World War II, World War III, with 3-0. Oh no, I mean with 2-0. You know.
But that's the thing, like the brother was saying earlier, man. All the smaller nations, like we're nothing. No, you know, that's meant. So yeah, whatever I'm going to go to like the America, man, you know, they shouldn't be going to World War II because that'll be the end of it. All right?
They got a meme. They have a meme that's out where you got all the other countries' tanks. They're held as men, and you got America's tank, and it's pink, and it says they ain't her. saying that the hypocrisy of look at who you are, America. You're weak.
Right.
It says, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Right?
It's Obadiah, verse 3. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock.
Out of all the pride people, the proudest people, who are the proudest? Edomites. And all the proudest Edomites, who are the proudest of Edom? The wicked elites. Alright?
His habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right. Your habitation is high. You got you going out of space, you have don't put spaceships out there. Alright, you think that you never be taken down. There's no nation that can take you down when you go to Ezekiel 28. The Lord said that you're just a man, that you're not no God, and He's going to show you that you're just a man by bringing the strangers, these other nations upon you. Okay?
Thou that exalt thyself as the eagle, and thou that set thy nest among the stars.
Hey, you nest among the stars. You got your spaceships, your bunkers, out there in space. Okay, go ahead.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
And the Lord's going to bring you down. This will be easy work. Because America, all it takes for this place to be destroyed is 1 hour. Like the Bible says. 1 hour this place will be thrown down.
That's what I'm saying, that's his preaching. This country don't have this great military might. Yeah, the U.S. military might have been strong at one point, you know, over there to over all these nations. But now all these other nations have to do it. Yep. They're not afraid of you no more. You know?
And like it says in Joel, they're putting down their basically the gardening tools to build infrastructure, building up the military money, man. These nations ain't afraid no more. They're ready. They want the smoke. Then China, months ago, last year they said, let's meet in the air. All right, during America's glory days, China would never say something like that.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 20, and the 10 horns that were in his head, and the other which came up, America, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and mouth, that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. So America thinks they're better than all these nations. That pride has trickled down to the people. You know, they think that military is so superior.
This is Psalms 10 and 5. It says, his ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffed at them. So yeah, like the brother was saying, man, at some point, America was considered, you know, top of the top, man. You know, by the end of World War II, man, when they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man, all these other nations, they were afraid. But not no longer. Everyone else, you know, they got the power. Right? It says, he has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. You know, these proud-ass Edomites really believe that they're going to be in rulership forever, especially these elites, man. They think they could continue on pushing on their New World Order and be continual in rulership, all right? Which that's far from them, man. The Lord is coming to bring justice on them, all right?
So you look, it's pride of the heart of the secret. And you think like President, this New World Order, the office of prophecy, going out with spaceships and the
and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, see that ye be not troubled.
Right, you're not supposed to be troubled by these things. Why? Go ahead.
So Psalms 112 and verse 7, he shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart shall be fixed, trusting in the Lord. Now check this out. Real quick. So it says, they do not fear bad news. They confidently trust in the Lord to care for them. So Psalms 112 in verse 7, and it says, he shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. So, hey, when these bad news to the world, you know, it's not going to affect us. We're not going to fear of World War III kicking off, of these rumors of wars, you know, because we trust in the Lord, you know. That's it.
Like the scripture saying, man, it's the wisdom of knowledge that will keep us stable. You know, faith in the Lord is our trust. Alright? So what are we going to do? Ezekiel 7 and 16. It says, but they that escape of them shall escape. This is Ezekiel 7:25. It says destruction cometh.
Right, and we're witnessing that. All right, destruction on the rise, wars on the rise. Go ahead.
It says, and they shall seek peace.
Right, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing these people trying to seek peace. No war. All right, but we're not in a time of peace. We're in a time of war. Okay? What is the Roman general? One of them said, those that prepare, those that seek peace. We gotta get one.
It says, verse 25, it says, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Scriptures also said, by peace he destroyed many.
Yeah.
And these people are destroyed by being used to that sense of, like, you know,
That false sense of security.
that false sense of security.
That's why in Thessalonians, when it says, they shall say, peace is safety, then shall sudden destruction come.
There's also a Latin saying that says, sed, ves, pacem, parabellum. Like, if you want peace, you gotta go to war.
This is a Roman military writer. The name, I'm going to say Pacius, that is a Latin name. He says, let him who desires peace prepare for war. All right, we have another one. In a time of peace, prepare for war. Whoever wants to live in peace must prepare for war. Okay, you people, you want to be in peace. You want to be comfortable. You want to live your life. That's why you're not going to want war, because you know that if war would be going to come, which it is, all right, how it's going to affect your life, how you're not going to be able to go out no more and have fun, partake in follies, because all that's going to come to an end. You're not going to be able to start families. You're not going to be able to get married. You're not going to be able to go on honeymoons, because World War III is going to come. And that's going to cause all your problems to end. That's why you people are protesting no war. All right, and war is gonna come because it's written in the scriptures. All right, if war did not come, that'll make the Lord a liar. The Lord said war is gonna come to this place. War is gonna come to the world, man. But people are walking by like there's nothing going on, like it's not coming over here, man. All right.
People also know the effect of the war. Like, this brother posted something that was very crucial. After World War I, what happened? Great Depression, the strain on the economy. World War II, a lot of money went to war, funding the soldiers, the military. So people know that World War III is going to strain the economy. Right now, they're blaming Ukraine and Russia for the inflation, for the gas prices going up, you know, for the shipping containers being out there.
This is something very wartime, boy. This is like crazy. So, this stock, all the stocks are down now. Except for little stocks like Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, all those manufacturers that factory military weapons and all that. So that's what they're saying, man. There's a lot of money in war.
And Russia, maybe Ukraine is gonna raise up prices, man. Everything, wheat, gas.
The economy crashing in Russia. I already have it in the news, you know.
Matthew 10:34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth.
That's what a lot of people think. That's why it says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, because you don't know what's going to happen in those times. All right, go ahead.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah. The Lord, he ain't coming back to bring peace. He's coming back to bring sword.
That's going to be the ultimate conclusion to this third world war, man. Like the brother said, man, if you want peace, the Lord's going to come, to bring a lot of death, man. The Russians are going to come up on top. It's going to be the Lord that comes on top. All right?
And Lord just using it. According to Ezekiel 38, Ezekiel 39, the Lord's going to judge Russia. All right?
So Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6, and it says that ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
All these things must come to pass. Why get troubled by these things? They have to happen, man. The prophecy has to be fulfilled. And that's what we're seeing right now. Alright? What's the prophecy being fulfilled? Alright, the Lord turning Russia back to that Soviet state, putting them up into the job, man. Alright? I'm about to bring it to you.
Isaiah 55 and 11, it says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void.
Yeah, whatever the Lord says is gonna happen, it's going to happen. Okay? It's not gonna lie. He said that wars gonna take place. He said that war was gonna happen. He said that Esau's gonna bring in his problem, man, and try to establish his new world order. So these things are gonna happen, man. Regardless if you believe it or not, regardless if you're okay with it or not, it's gonna happen. The Lord don't care. If you don't believe, that's on you. You're gonna die. The Lord warned you anyway, man.
This prophecy was written thousands of years ago. Yes, it will come to pass. The precepts, Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets have been before me, and before thee of old, prophesied both against the countries, against the kingdoms of war, and of evil, and of pestilence. That has been before me, Jeremiah. The prophets of old spoke about war, evil, pestilence. Instead, the prophets are going to come to pass. They have to come to pass. The word is not a liar. That's why it said that's the pass.
Well, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate.
Right.
A time of war and a time of peace.
Time of war and a time of peace. The time we live in. So it's funny, what time we living in right now?
War.
Yeah, we're in the time of peace. Why the hell are you people, why are you protesting about peace when we're not in that time? Alright, you understand who's in leadership right now? Job 9:24 says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Who are the wicked? Esau, the so-called white man. Okay? He has the power of the world. And has he ever brought peace to the world? What has he brought to the world? Not peace, but war and bloodshed. Or upon these people, upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, man. Alright? White man has nothing but brought war to this world, brought death to this world. These people out of your goddamn mind to think that you're in peace. Alright? Esau and the Edomites might be at peace because this is the kingdom. They're living it up because this is the time. But even in the kingdom, it's not in the time of peace, man. We're in the time of war. Okay? And that's what's coming to this place, man. That's what's coming throughout the whole world. Alright, the war to end all wars. World War III. What's gonna take place in that war. Alright? That war will come to people, man. Alright? Alright?
So Revelation 6. Revelation 6 on the red dragon. He's always set up to take this.
Ever since the Dark Ages, after coming out, the Renaissance, he's been warring ever since. Ever since. He hasn't put the sword down. You think he's going to stop right now?
Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red. The power was given to him that sat thereon.
Who's that red horse? The so-called white man. Edom. He's our red horse, man. It says power was given unto him. What?
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
That's exactly what Esau has done. He has taken peace from the earth. Okay? And how? Through his sword that he was blessed with, man. That's how. How do you think he conquered this place? Through his sword. How do you think he conquered the world? Through his sword. So all you people that think that you're in peace, you're out of your goddamn mind, man. You have no idea what the hell's going on. Alright? Go ahead.
And that they should kill one another, there was given unto him a great sword.
That's exactly what Esau's been doing. You had World War I. What were they doing? You had Edomites fighting each other. World War II. Alright? And the war we're coming to, the war that we're about to come in, that the whole war is about to come into, World War III. Okay? And he was given a great sword. This is why we can't try to build up an army and take this man down. Like you have certain Jake that try to do. Trying to build up an army, black militia. All that failed because that's not how Yahweh Shai has set it up. He set it up for his son, Yahweh Shai, to take this man down. Because it was Yahweh Shai, when he was Isaac, that blessed him with the sword. So it only makes sense that Yahweh Shai takes that sword away from him, man. And that's exactly what Yahweh Shai is going to do. This is why he said, Zephaniah 3:8.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me.
Wait ye upon the Lord. Wait upon Yahweh Shai. Real quick at Hosea where it says, I will not say by both. I think it's 1 and 8. Let me see.
Isaiah 1 and 7, it says, but I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by the Lord.
Right. The Lord's going to save us. So Yahweh Shai is going to come to save us. Now he's going to save all Israel, all the Israelites, every single Israelite here in America, and all the people out the world. No. Because 2/3 of these people are going to die here in this land. It's not set up that way. The Lord's only coming back to save the elect of the tribe of Judah, the elect of the tribe of Benjamin, the elect of the tribe of Levi, Simeon, Zebulon, Ephraim, Gad, Manasseh, on down, man, all the way to Issachar. Alright, like it's mentioned in Revelation 7. Alright, 12,000 in each tribe. Then you got the 1/3. Okay? That's who the Lord's coming back to save. He ain't coming back to save everybody. And how is he going to do it? Go ahead.
It says, and I will save them by the Lord, Yahweh Shai, their power, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen.
This time the Lord's not going to save us by that, man. Like in the time of Judges. The Lord raised up a judge, and we have to go to war and take down that nation that put us in captivity, man. Alright? The Lord's not going to save us by sword. So all you Jays that are trying to gather up weapons and build up an army and train, all that's going to come to naught, man. Master J should have showed you that, man. You know, that shit came to naught. Black Panther Party, that shit came to naught. Alright? Because the Lord did not set up that way. He set up for his son, and that's exactly what his son's going back to do. This is why I go back to Zephaniah 3:8.
Back in Zephaniah 3 and 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Who's to pray? Edomites, as well as other nations. We're to pray. You gotta wait upon the Lord. In Song of Solomon, it says, do not awake my love till he please. So don't try to do anything to try to get the Lord to save us, you know, until the time is right for him to return, man. Alright, so the Lord has an exact date for this place. Alright? We just have to be patient and wait, man, and endure. And that's when we go into word patience. It means about suffering, but also endurance. You gotta endure, wait upon the Lord. So wait. It started out wait upon the Lord, so that's what exactly you gotta do. You can't, by you trying to wait don't wake my love till you please, is you building up an army. Militia trying to start a war with Esau, trying to get all Jay to wake up and gather up arms to take this man down. Nah, man. That's not how it's going to work. That's not how it's going to go down. All right?
That's not how it's going to work. It says, but my determination is to gather the nations.
Right? And tell the money. Where is he to gather the nations?
Oh, the valley of Jehoshaphat was down the pot. Yahweh was judge.
Right? Alright? Where's the valley of Jehoshaphat?
The Middle East somewhere. I don't know. Oh, Middle East. I'm thinking
my area.
Think
When you go to Joel, you say what?
Go ahead. No.
When you go to Joel 2 and 20, it says those men are taken to land barren and desolate, which is Saudi Arabia. It's faced on the East Sea, which is the Persian Gulf. Alright, that area. The wars take place in the Middle East. And it's back in the upper sea, which is the Red Sea. Okay?
It says, for my determination is great. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdom, pour upon them mine indignation.
That's exactly what's going to happen. This is all judgment. This is going to be the beginning of the Edom and all the other nations' judgment. Alright? And after that happens, you're going to have Yahweh Shai return. We're going to put the nations in subjection. And these nations, the Edomites, are going to be in slavery for 1,000 years. Hardcore slavery, man. Alright?
Yeah. Said that it's like determination. So it's coming to a time. It's going to be gathering these nations together. It's gathering together right now. Bricks, all these countries are aligning themselves with each other.
And that's Armageddon. God won. So we found the truth. Alright?
When the Lord conquered the military, you pretty much, when he conquered the military, you won that country.
Yeah, there's no point. You said weapons of warfare is not carnal. Pray that part of the weapon that are able, once that has weapons, will work. Right. But the spiritual, you have to go out and stop it from the wall. Yeah, all that. Okay. Since I brought it, that's not part of the weapon. Creation is to a resource and use. That's how the brother was going in. First started, we're not out for this. Everybody there. We are supposed to be like a kid. The highest because that's the blind. Blinded. Not us, right? So we're out here to take it to the left. Very good. And the left is almost sealed. It's not like a prophecy. The angel that goes back to the story. So the servants, the powers, and sealed in the corner, right? As the prophecy slowly comes past, we know that the elect slowly be sealed up. Almost there. Right?
Right back, it says, Zephaniah 3:8, it says, pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
All the earth will be devoured. Who's going to cause that? The missiles and the chariots. Okay? That's the fire of the Lord's jealousy. Didn't it say in Hebrews that the Lord is a consuming fire? Okay?
Revelation chapter 6 and verse 2. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him. And he went forth conquering and to conquer.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai. And that's exactly what we're trying to conquer. Alright? For all nations. Like it says, all nations under his footstool, man. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Alright, Yahweh Shai is going to do government, man. We're no more wars. That's when it's peace, time of peace. But like we said earlier, in order for peace to come, there has to be war. So the Lord's not going to just straight up bringing peace and end all wars. No, he's coming back. He's going to bring more war, man. Because all you nations are going to stop fighting each other and have to fight the Lord, man. And you're going to lose terribly. Terribly, I tell you.
Spirit in the fight. You're so afraid that you're not going to want to fight. Lord, that spirit on you to fight. You're
Right.
just afraid to get your fight. You know?
Get that Ezekiel 38 and Start from 1.
This is the book of Ezekiel 38 and 1. It says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal.
Now these were Japhetic nations.
It says, Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal.
Now these nations, which are Japhetic nations, all right, the land that they currently, that Russia currently on were those Japhetic lands. This is why we're referring to Gog, Magog, Meshech, Tubal, Russia. You know, the Russians, they're occupying the land that Japheth, that these nations like Gog and Magog, Meshech and Tubal used to own. Okay?
It says, and prophesy against him, and say, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, I am against thee.
See, the Lord's against the Russians. God, he's not with them. He's just using them. For what? For his purpose. Because what's the Lord's purpose? To destroy America. All right, Babylon. All right? And in order for him to destroy Babylon, he needs to use other nations, enemies of Babylon like Russia. All right? He's even going to use their allies. Okay?
Yeah, listen to Revelation 17.
Well, with the crisis that's going on right now, a lot of countries have to draw their line on whose side they're going to deal with. Are they going to join Russia and not get their homeland destroyed, or are they going to join NATO and America?
Right.
It says, and they say, it says, and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, God, chief prince, Meshach and Tubal. He says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen. All of them go with all sorts of armor, even in great company, with bucklers and shields, all of them handling with swords.
Now, let's see the nations that were part, because when the Lord said he's going to turn you back, right? You look at the word turn you back. Turn you back. People word is shawa'ab, which means to return. All right, what's the Lord going to return? Or what's he going to have Magog, the Russian return? Return to that Soviet state. All right, return them back to the Russian glory days, which were in the Soviet Union. So let's look up the nations that were part of the Soviet Union. All right. Russia, Ukraine, all right? So we're seeing right now with Russia invading Ukraine. Why is Putin sending troops to invade Ukraine? Because he wants Ukraine to come back to him, to be part of Russia again. He doesn't want Ukraine to turn to NATO. Because the Ukrainian president, he was set up by the Allies, by the West. That's why he told the Ukrainian army to rise up and turn against the leader, man. All right? I saw some on the web on how the Ukrainian president, he was an actor. All right? He was an actor. And guess what role that he played? He was acting. President of Ukraine. And he's now president of Ukraine. So you see why Putin is telling the Ukrainian army to take down we call it Nazis, man. You know? Because they're up the West, set up by the West, man. So, why you think they're not really killing all the Ukrainian soldiers? They're only killing the ones that are fighting back. The ones that are surrendering, they're not killing them, man. Because why is this happening? The Lord is turning them back to their glory days. So all the nations that were part of the Soviet Union are going to come back to be part of the Soviet Union, right? So, Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan. Now, y'all remember what happened in Kazakhstan, right? How there was an uproar, okay? Who set that up? Esau, the CIA. Because they were trying to overthrow the government and have them you know, be on their side, set up a puppet. That's why the people that were protesting and going against the government, they were hired, they were trained. Okay, they were hired and trained by what? CIA, all right, by America, by Esau, man. They try to overthrow Kazakhstan government to make them and put a president, a puppet in there, man.
Yeah.
But that failed. Okay, that failed. Why do you think the leader of Kazakhstan said you have terrorists being attacked? Our country's being attacked by terrorists because they're organized, man. All right, it's all set up by Esau. But anyway, Armenia, pay attention to Armenia, all right? You can go into it. Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Azerbaijan, Romania, Georgia. All right, now this you know, there's 20 of them, so I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but you get the point. Okay? So go back to 4.
Ezekiel 38 and 4. And I will turn thee back to the hooks into thy jaws.
And that's what we're seeing right now. Prophecies happen right in front of our eyes. And yet you people don't see it. Yet you people are troubled by it. Or you want to make fun. You want to protest no peace. I mean, no war. No war. You have no idea what's going on because you're fucking clueless. Alright, you're fucking clueless, man. People over here in America have no idea what the fuck's about to come down over here, man. What's it gonna say? Go ahead.
It says, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields.
Hey, there's a lot of videos going on, being sent out of Russian moving groups, moving tanks, moving vehicles all throughout Russia, throughout that Middle East, going towards Ukraine.
Even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. It says Persia, Ethiopia,
Persia.
I know it's
It's where America about to invade that land.
yeah, it's Israel though, but they
Iran.
oh, is it?
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Persia is Iran.
Alright, okay.
Okay? The Russia and Iran, Russia has a lot of money invested in Iran. They make a lot of treaties, man. Alright? A lot of treaties with Iran.
It's so much they got a base, that they got an intel base in Iran, and Iran got an intel base in Moscow. You know, they got a legions.
Yeah, I would write that down, yeah, because after the Quran is made mandatory, that's how that war is going to pop up. Look at that red.
I mean, 27.
Ezekiel chapter 27 and verse 10, and it says, they of Persia and of Lud and of Put.
Right, Lud and Put are African countries. Put is Libya, okay?
Were in thine army, thy men of war. They hanged the shield and the helmet in thee. They set forth thy coming.
They joined Russia. What we're reading is going to lose that man. Go back to Ezekiel 38.
It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them.
Right, Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, go ahead.
All of them with the shield and helmet. Gomer and all his...
Alright, go ahead.
It says Gomer and all his bands, the house of...
Yeah, right now, do you know who Gomer is?
No.
Gomer is Turkey. Turkey. Now Turkey, what, they part NATO, right?
Yeah.
But you know this thing, rumors of how Turkey wants to leave NATO,
Well,
to leave with Russia.
Oh yeah, because I remember when they purchased the missiles from Russia, and that kicked off. Yeah, that kicked off that America had spite with Turkey for doing that. Turkey's like, well, at that point they don't want to deal with America anymore.
Right. Plus,
The airplanes.
well, I believe what happened with Greece. All right, Turkey, we were asking for NATO's help, but NATO didn't want to get involved. We're asking for America's help, but America didn't want to get involved. All right. So read that last part again.
It says Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togomar.
The house of Togomar. You know who the house of Togomar is? We're gonna go. The house of Togomar is the land known as the Armenians. All right. So we're gonna go into it. Ezekiel 36. Go to blueletter.com. Go to Blue Letter. You look up Togomar. Right? A territory settled by the descendants of Togomar, probably the area known as Armenia. Alright, remember what I said earlier when I was bringing out the Soviet Union, right? I thought Armenia was part of it, right? So I remember this. Okay? So the north borders
So Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togomar, of the north borders, and all his bands, and many people with him.
now the north borders, nations that are part of north borders in the area were Armenia, Azerbaijan, Nagorno-Karabakh, Georgia, and Turkey. That's all the land. That's all the countries that are part of north borders that are joint league with Russia. That's why these nations that were part of the Soviet Union, Russia's not going to allow them to be on the NATO side, man. All right, or they're going to they're going to face severe consequences.
And Lithuania is I looked it up, it says it's part of the EU and of NATO. Now Lithuania was one of the Soviet Union. So all the nations are going to come back to Russia. He's going to take them by force.
Right, because the Lord's put it in his heart. Get Proverbs 21 and 1 real quick. Why is Vladimir Putin so interested in bringing back the Soviet Union? All right, the Lord is putting it in his heart to do it. Why? So prophecy. That's why.
And he has no choice because America keeps expanding their military eastward closer to Russia's border.
That's why NATO knew not to make Ukraine part of NATO, man. They knew not to make Ukraine part of NATO because that would have been devastating. Just like they knew not to intervene with Russia invading Ukraine because it would be devastating. Okay, but eventually NATO and Russia they're gonna get into it, man. That war is gonna happen. All right, go ahead.
The Proverbs 21, 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
Right, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. Who controls the Lord's mind? Or Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. When you go to let's see if I can find it. Because Daniel's, this is when Daniel was asking, he was praying for a vision, right? And Daniel 9. Read that again.
The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth whosoever he will. Yeah. Most high set up kings, he brings down kings. With the spirit of Pharaoh, you know, to go after to fuck up against Moses. Just like he's got the spirit in all these kings at this time to fight against the Lord. So yeah, we'll fight controls all.
Daniel chapter 10, verse 11, it says, and he said unto me, O Daniel, man greatly beloved, understand the words that I speak unto thee, and stand upright.
Daniel was vision, and he didn't have understanding. He was praying to the Lord. Okay?
For unto thee am I now sent. And when he had spoken this word unto me, I stood trembling. Then said he unto me, fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand and to chasten thyself before thy God, Yahweh, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words.
Right, because I believe it was like 3 days or a couple days Daniel prayed and he didn't receive understanding. All right, and it's going to tell you why he didn't receive understanding at that time he prayed. But the Lord heard his prayer. Okay, but the Lord was, read it. It's going to say it, you know.
Verse 13. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia.
Yeah, because the Lord, and Michael were working on the king's mind. All right, just like we brought out in Proverbs 21. That out.
King's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water, and turneth it whithersoever it will.
Hey, didn't it say in Ezekiel, Revelation 17, the Lord has put it in their hearts to hate the Lord. The Lord has put in the needs to come back to that Soviet state that they used to be in. To do what? To fulfill his will, to fulfill prophecy of this place being destroyed. This place being destroyed, the stage is being set already, man. That many of you people can't see it. You don't know what's going on, man. You're blinded, man. Distracted by all this folly that's going on around this world. Alright? Yeah, that was it, man. Go back to Ezekiel. 16.
Back in Ezekiel 38 and 6. It says, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togomar of the north borders, and all his bands, and many people with you. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company, that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
That's exactly what's getting ready to happen. That's why when Israel and America mess with Iran, Russia's not going to let that happen. Because Russia, like I said earlier, has a lot of money invested into Iran, man. Alright? And you can't mess with someone's money. Alright? That's dangerous. Alright? And that's why you saw an example of that with Syria. What was the West trying to do Syria with Assad? Remember that? Or they tried to take him out of power. They didn't want Assad to do Syria. They wanted to take him out of power and set a puppet. But what stopped them from doing that? Russia. Alright? First, you had people over here in America protesting about it. Don't go into Syria. Don't invade Syria. So what did America do? They created a false terrorist. Alright, they created a terrorist organization called ISIS. ISIS.
Russia has been stepping up. That one president, Venezuela, he stopped the assassination of him, and he stopped the assassination of that one guy who was talking about Syria. Because Putin was mad when he got rid of that one president, Gaddafi. He was mad when they got rid of Gaddafi, so he's like, no, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, so America, they created all these terrorist organizations. They gave them weapons. Alright, they paid them to try to take a side. But what stopped them? Russia. Russia stepped in and was a guard onto them. They didn't let the West take a side out of power, man. Alright? So what America did to Libya, what America did to Iraq, what America did to Afghanistan, alright, the Lord, America's not going to do to Iran because Russia's going to be involved, man. Russia's going to get in there, okay, and be a guard onto them. Russia's like a big brother onto these smaller, weaker nations. Why do you think America is not so in haste with trying to defend Ukraine right now, or just NATO? Because Russia has the capability to destroy this place. Even the general of the Pentagon said it, man. The only nation that has the power to destroy America is Russia. Alright? And they have missiles that are hypersonic missiles that America only got, man. So Russia is the country the Lord's gonna use to destroy America. Alright, but it's not just gonna be Russia. You have all the nations that have missiles. Alright? The allies. Alright, China. All nations that have missiles are gonna shoot missiles out this place, whether they're friends or foes. Alright?
Russia always had that top spot. Technology, you know, starting out with the space race.
Yeah.
Right. Russia always wanted to be advanced than America.
Hypersonic missiles?
Yeah. Been here, what, 20 minutes now?
That's believe they're going to be used.
Yeah.
They also have satellites that they drop. They're called rods of God. They're tungsten steel nuclear nukes that hit the ground. They destroy. They do 10 times more damage than a nuclear bomb would do by hitting the Earth because they come from space. So that's the script. You're gonna be able to tell where the lines are in America. It's gonna rearrange it real good.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 27. Set ye up a standard in the land. Jeremiah 51 and 27. Say ye up a standard in the land. Blow the trumpet among the nations. Prepare the nations against her.
Against who? America. And that's exactly what the Lord's doing. Raising up all these nations to come against America, man. All right?
And it says, call together against her the kingdoms of Ararat, meaning Ashkenaz, which is Turkey region.
Right?
And it says, appoint a captain against her.
Who's going to be the captain? The Russians. All right, they're going to be the leading charge. Shoot the missiles. And then all nations are going to shoot the missiles as well, man. It's going to be a nuclear war. Think about it. When you have a nuclear war, you're not just sparing no arrows. You're going to shoot everything. It's a nuclear war. So no one can win that war. Go ahead.
And cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars.
Those are the missiles. All right, go ahead.
And it says, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the East.
Right, these are the Russians. All right, go ahead.
The captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, with all the land of his dominion.
Right.
All his territories, all the Soviet Union, all of his allies, right there.
Right, and they're going to join these to destroy this place, man. Okay?
And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon.
Yeah, when the missiles shut off, they play that siren. All right, you got 30 minutes to live. You got this amount of minutes to live. You're going to be running like fucking cockroaches, man. With lights on. You're going to be scrambling for your life. You're in tears, man. All right? Remember what happened in Hawaii when that false missile threat came? You had motherfuckers going on the boat in the middle of the ocean and shit. You had motherfuckers scrambling. Yeah, this one dude, he was like, man, I was standing in line, and when I got that text, everyone got that text message, everyone in the store started running out of the store, freaking out. And they asked him, what did you do? I stayed in line to continue the order, you know?
Wow.
So the point is, when you hear that siren, you're gonna be freaking out, man. All right? Where you gonna run? You can't outrun the missiles. You can't get in your car and drive somewhere far to escape the missiles. You can't get no helicopter to escape the missiles. The only way to escape the missiles is if you're the elect, the Lord beams you up into the chambers. All right, and you. That's the only way. The chariots, man, you won't go. That's the only way you're gonna escape this place. All right, escape that nuclear destruction. And that's if you're the elect. You don't have that FOTP, man.
It says to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an habitation.
Yeah, because this place, America, will be destroyed. And no one will be living here again, man. All right? Completely destroyed with missiles, fire. You read about lake of fire, you just remember, no, we're standing on the lake of fire. What's about to be lake of fire, man.
A lot of y'all never failed that test, man. You know, that's peace. That's the top focus. And you, a lot of y'all failed. A lot of y'all failed that peace. You caught up in that lake of fire.
You can already tell who's going to take it. Motherfuckers running mass in your cars, motherfuckers, as soon as the jab came out, they didn't even wait. They just fucking took it and shit. Then you got those ones that waited it out. Now I ain't gonna take it. But then pressure of them losing their jobs, losing their careers, or losing their time to go out to sports events and bars. That's all shit. I'm gonna take it. You know. So all those that take the jab, you gonna take the fit. You gonna take the market of beef, man. Through. A lot of people are fucking through, and I can see it out here, man. I have no idea what's going on, man. You never know. You eat your last lunch. Eat your last meal. The next day, all hell can break loose. So all it takes is one major event, man, to change how America's running. That's all it takes. And we're fastly approaching, man. Why do you think Russia invaded Ukraine? They don't think that at least don't have control of Russia. They do. They control everything. We're Edomites. They control everything. They're the one that told them to invade Ukraine. These foreign orders. All nations are all part of that war.
They're using this war to crash the economy.
That's right.
That's what they're doing.
See,
You would question if you had, where they had the paratroopers landing at the airport, you got CNN right there. But why? If it's a war zone or something like that, how CNN, you're basically questioning soldiers. That wouldn't happen in a real war. War like that, you don't want the enemy to see what you're doing.
right, but they're not killing the people. They're going after the what Vladimir Putin called Nazis. Okay, it's war. You know, in war you do have press conference people that tag alongside with the soldiers and shit. They have the press and they have the whole army and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but what's going on over there in Russia, invading Ukraine, is going to cause effect throughout the whole world economy. Because just like how this virus shut down the whole world, all the economy of the whole world, all the cash is about to be dropped, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they can bring in that object. Okay? Where if you want to feed your kids, you want to eat, you want to go out, you got to take that thing. You know?
That just proves that it's true. That just proves that you saw candidate can't buy and sell anything unless you have this mark. Right. It's no utility. That's what a whole lot of people want. That's what it's secret. There's no thing for them to step and say, hey, take this mark. You can't buy or sell anything. Yeah. This pandemic just proves it. It's the truth. All these things all linked up, all put online. Yeah. That you can't go to bars, you can't go to school again, you can't do this, you can't do that. Start life.
You got to wear a mask.
Yeah.
You're not. Who knows if their ass is jabbed up? Probably not. Look at the mayor, bro. You couldn't see people with no mask. You wanna infiltrate people with masks and all that, man. You know? You wanna force people to have masks. That's why on Wednesday when they gave that decree that you couldn't be outside without no mask, is when the Rams were having the Super Bowl parade. You could go out and not have to worry about people who get on for not wearing his mask. You know? Go back to Ezekiel.
Back in Ezekiel 38, 7. It says, be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself now, and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. It says, after many days thou shalt be visited with the latter years, and thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword.
What is that? America and Israel, man. Okay, go ahead.
And is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been waste, which have been always waste, but is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. And thou shalt descend and come like a sword.
You're going to invade this land, man. You're going to invade Israel. You're going to invade America, man. And it's going to towards the Russians. Invade them. Alright? Coming in like a storm, like a flood. Okay? Go ahead.
And that shows you that Russia's going to do a military expedition going westward.
Yeah, why do you think Vladimir Putin, he asked the Senate in Russia if he could send his military abroad, man? If he could have his troops out abroad. And they gave him the okay. Alright? He did that right before they invaded Ukraine.
Says, thou shalt ascend and come like a storm, and thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land. Thou and all thy bands and many people with thee. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at that same time shall things come into my mind.
Who's going to put those things into his mind? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You read Proverbs 21 and 1. He chose the king's heart. The king's mind is in the hands of the Lord. So the Lord's going to put it in his mind to invade this place, man. Alright, go ahead.
It says, and thou shalt think an evil thought.
An evil thought. We're going to find out what that evil thought is. Okay?
Thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages.
Who's the land of unwalled villages? America. It's also Israel. We're referring to America right now, man. The land of unwalled villages. Alright? The land of unwalled villages. You got you're in the middle of the sea, no walls, nothing to protect you. Yeah, you may have a coast guard and your radars and some troops to protect your borders. But all that's what comes in out when you see the army of Russians invading this place, man. Is that a last part of your text?
It says, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest.
Who's at rest? Look around, these people are at rest. You got people across the street, eating Chipotle, nothing going on. You know, you got people walking by, you can see them throughout the whole camp, people shopping. You know, Saturday, doing bars, clubs, parties and shit. You know, you got their own thing going on. That's why it's so easy for them to oh, we need to pray for Ukraine. How about yourself? How about yourselves? Because you don't know what's coming to this place. You don't think that America can get invaded? Hey, a woman, she can only hold her virginity for so long. Until she gets that feeling, man. She needs to get popped. Alright? America is going to get popped. A very big way, man. Alright? Very big way. By the Russians. They're going to pop their cherry. Okay? It's gonna be touched. Ain't nothing you can do. Alright?
I had a dream that it was a good day, it was a normal day. And on the news they were celebrating something. And then all of a sudden, like some soldiers started taking off.
Be like that, man. Everything's just a normal day. The next you know, look up, you see all the parachutes jumping down, man. People are freaking out. You're gonna be losing your fucking mind, man. Alright? Alright. That's the spoil of the war, Korean Wars.
I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls.
Alright, because the wall is supposed to protect you from outside enemy force. It ain't supposed to let them come in. Just like how you have a house, you want the solicitors to come to your door, or you have a fence. Alright, if you lock the gate so they can't come in, they gotta ring the doorbell. Alright, in America, they don't got no walls. It's easy for this place to get invaded, man. Think about it. If I was the Russians, you know, I would shoot, I'll mess you up. EMP this bitch. Just like Red Dawn. What happened? The night before it was an EMP attack. The next day, the place got invaded. I just said it go down like that. You know it's gonna happen, but we don't know how exactly it's gonna go down. We prophesy by part, we know by part, but we know it's gonna happen. People are gonna be losing their minds. What's going on? Russians are over here. You know? They're seeking to conquer, man. Alright, go ahead.
That dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates. take spoil and to take prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gone cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land.
That's it. So basically, take a spoil. Like you said, what's part of the spoil? Women. Alright? The women are gonna part of the spoil. Spoil is war. Alright? Truth's gonna have the way with you, man. There ain't gonna be nothing you can do. You'll be powerless. Powerless. You'll be begging for help. There ain't no help gonna come to you, man. That's why it says, Isaiah 15, 5, 16. This is why rabbits read all of it.
I'll make a man more precious than fine gold. He's a man after the Lord.
You ain't talking about a man like that, man. You're talking about a man like the men of the Lord. Alright? We're going to be more precious than fine gold. Alright?
Yeah, chapter 9 is probably how the mighty men are going to start doing it. They're not going to be able to protect the people around you.
Alright.
They're going to be worried about their own safety. Right? But a man of the Lord can be more precious than gold.
It says fine gold, you can gold budget, Ophir, the finest gold you can have is Ophir itself. Yeah? And men of the Lord will be more precious than that.
So then as then, the Lord is with you, he's against you.
Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord hosts, and in the day of the Spirit's anger.
What's going to cause the earth to move out of this place? The missile. Because this is going to be a nuclear war, remember that. Get Isaiah 95. What's going to cause the earth to move out of this place? It will be a destruction.
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5, and it says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
Hey, with confused noise. Go ahead.
And garments rolled in blood.
Hey, back in ancient worlds, you had to go close combat. Swords, shields, and arrows. I was watching Vikings of Valhalla on Netflix. I was just watching it this morning. This is the man, he went to England, yeah, he's covered in blood. Shield and all that, man. That was close combat, man. That's how war was fought. He was literally dipped in blood. Got the axe, bam, to the guy's head, blood splattered on his face and shit, man. You know? That's how war was fought, man. But no, it's just increased. War has advanced. Now it's guns, people shooting and shit. You got Air Force and all that. You know all that. But go ahead.
And it says, but this
and that's how war is gonna start off. These troops gonna be gathered into the Middle East and they're gonna be fighting each other, man. Alright? But it's gonna turn to what?
but this shall be the burning and fuel of fire.
Burning and fuel of fire. Because World War III is eventually going to turn into nuclear war, man.
I personally don't care.
If you're left down, you're going to fucking die.
So you have to be like...
You're going to die, simple as that. Okay? You get burnt to death. Or Zechariah 14:12 is going to be in effect. So this is going to be burned with fuel of fire. So this war is going to turn into nuclear war. This is the war to end all wars. Because after this ain't going to be no more wars. Go back to Isaiah.
It shall be as the chase road, and as the sheep that no man takes up.
So this is going to put the earth out of its place. And this war turns into a nuclear war. Alright, Russia shoots missiles, all these nations shoot missiles at each other. The earth is going to go to and fro like a drunkard, man. Okay? Go ahead.
They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one to his own land.
Yeah, you got these nations that came to America to make their money. They got their money and they went back to their country. You know? Go ahead. Because they see that America's finished.
Everyone that is bound shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravaged.
And that's gonna happen. Regardless if the Russian troops or when all hell breaks loose in society, these niggas out here, man. Alright. These troops are gonna be used for martial law. Children will be dashed away. Your wives are gonna be fucking ravished. And you have no power in your hands, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
The Russians.
We shall not regard silver, and as for gold, we shall not delight in it.
So there's nothing that America could do to offer them, make any treaties to stop them from shooting missiles. It's gonna happen regardless. Alright, so the Lord has put in their hearts to do so, man. Because his purpose is to destroy America. Alright?
Zephaniah 1:18, neither the silver nor the gold shall be able to deliver them from the Lord's wrath. The whole land shall be devoured by the fire of jealousy.
And Russia loves money. They love money. But no amount of money that America can offer to stop them, shooting missiles at this place. Just like when going back to that quote, that movie, The Vikings in Valhalla, he was like, the England guy was like, the king's like, well, all we need is to offer them gold, you know, and they won't invade England no more. And the queen was like, man, no amount of gold you can offer them, they don't want gold. They'll take the gold, they want your blood, they want your head. All right, don't want to, you know, the person that may want to watch it, don't want to say too much, slap you. Go ahead.
You shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
Right. So all you people that remain here, what's going to be the speedy riddance? That nuclear missile, that fire. Okay? That Yahweh Shemashah is going to bring upon this place.
Back in Isaiah 13:17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. They shall not regard silver, that the gold, they will not delight in it.
They're not going to care about, again, the money they offer these treaties. They're not going to care about none of that, man. Go ahead.
Their bows shall dash the young men to pieces.
Missiles.
And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
They're not going to care about all the people that are killed here, whether you're young, old, a baby, born, pregnant, woman. They're not going to give a fuck, man. Okay?
Your eyes shall not spare children.
It says the eyes shall not spare children. They're not going to care about all the children, all the young people over here. Alright? They're not going to care if you're about the people over here, man. Alright? The Lord has put in the hearts to destroy this people. Alright?
And Babylon, the glory of the kingdom, the beauty of it shall be excellent. It shall be as in the Most High, over Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's upon you. How did the Lord overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah?
You talking to me?
Yeah, how did the Lord overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah?
Oh, fire and brimstone.
That's exactly what he's going to do to this place, man.
Yeah.
That same way he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, he gave that technology, that brimstone. If you go into brimstone, it's so far from pronouncing it right. It's a chemical or thing that's found in the missiles, man. So the Lord gave the same ability to Esau, to these scientists, to create these missiles, man.
So far, it's also it's in gunpowder as well.
Right.
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in generation to generation.
So Sodom and Gomorrah was never inhabited to this day. And that's how America's going to be. It's never going to be inhabited forever. All right, not even. Go ahead.
Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but wild beasts in the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of dope creatures.
All right, so no one's going to try to come here and blow this place up. The Arabians not going to come here to set up tents. All right, this place is only to be dwelt in by desert creatures, and that's after the fire dwindles down, which is going to take a while. All right, go ahead.
But wild beasts in the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of dope creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the land islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time here to come, and her days shall not be long.
Yeah, so the only thing that's dwelling here is desert.
Spirits, that is satire, that goes with the spirits.
Right.
Satire is from dead things. Yeah, you have spirits, you know, just creatures that are going to dwell in this land. Forever, you know. America's never going to be filled back up with the land of Israel. That's going to be filled back up. All the other nations, they're going to be part of the market. Just like we built up their people here in America. Just like you understand that all the other nations built up their people. We're going to build up our people. And listen,
Our land right now is the stars. The applications are up, so the Lord got to fix it.
built up into a fire. And I say, with mystery, it has to be cleansed first. Then put my back up in the fire.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 25. Jeremiah chapter 50 and 25. The Lord had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
And what is that? The nuclear missiles. That's part of his army. It's like, hey, you say the Lord's man of war. Esau, they got an air force. Guess what? The Lord got an air force. And those are the chariots, the angels, and the missiles. Okay? Esau got ground forces, the Marines, Navy SEALs, the Green Berets, Special Forces, and all that. Well, guess what? The election, where are the Lord's ground forces? Where is Navy SEALs? Where is Special Forces? I remember before I came to the truth, I had a goal of mine. I want to be a part of Navy SEALs. I really wanted to become a Navy SEAL. I was watching Navy SEAL videos. I really wanted to get into it. So I'm doing the hardest sport in high school. Alright? But now, in a way, I am in the Navy SEAL. You are in the Navy SEAL. Now, all of us. Hey, the Lord said He will make us a battle axe and weapons of war, man. We're all part of His army, man. Okay? And we're going through the process of becoming a soldier. Just like a Navy SEAL, they had something called LP. Alright? Recently, we had a he died going off that training, man. Alright? The Lord, He puts us through hell, people. There's times when we're put through hell. You have to catch hell. That's all wanting us to be a soldier, man. That's why it says endure hardness as a good soldier. So just like how Esau got these different branches in the military, the Lord got it, man. You got the Navy, you got the Navy. Alright? The Leviathan and the chariots. The Lord got all that covered, man. Alright? The Lord, start from the top of it.
Jeremiah 15:25. The Lord had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh by Shai of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Alright, America. Okay, go ahead.
Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left.
Nothing of this place will be left. America bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We bombed Japan. We had certain buildings, certain trees standing. When this destruction comes, this place will be one flat desert. Alright? Where you're not going to be able to recognize this place. Get us Isaiah 34 and 16. Okay.
Isaiah chapter 34, verse 11. It says, but the ornament and the bitter shall possess it, the owl also and the raven shall dwell in it.
That's after the destruction. Go ahead. And after the fire dwindles down. Okay, go ahead.
And he shall stretch out upon it. And he shall stretch out upon it in the line of confusion and the stones of it.
Right, because, basically we're going to find over this place, We're going to see this great big desert. Alright? We're not going to be able to tell where California is. We're not going to be able to tell where Texas or Nebraska or Maine or New York is. This is gonna be one flat desert. You're not gonna be able to tell. You'll be able to tell now. You got the lines that are able to the fish. They're able to you had a line that are able to tell which states that divide states.
Yeah, you look at the world map, you can see which roads.
But after destruction comes, you're not gonna be able to know what state you're looking at, man. You're not gonna be able to tell. Oh, this is Big Bear, California. Remember the times, you know. Oh, I remember this is Sequoia. Oh, this is Grand Canyon. No, all one flat desert, man. Go to that same chapter, Isaiah 34, and go to 9.
So Isaiah 34:9, and that's why in the book of Ezra it says, "Go with speed, you shall deliver me to his ways." It's all I'm bringing to read that right now. It says, Isaiah 34:9, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become a burning pitch.
Yeah, because all your rivers, Mississippi rivers, and Arizona, that big Colorado River.
Yeah.
All right, all that's gonna be dried up, man. All the rivers here in America are gonna be dried up. All the lakes are gonna be dried up, man.
Lake Superior, all that Niagara Falls.
All that's gonna be dried up, man. It's gonna be a burning pitch. Okay, this gonna be the lake of fire, man. All right.
Yeah, this is a beautiful place, man. You know, you're gonna see a lot of that destruction, man. Different bodies of water being dried up, all these trees, that wildlife. All right, you know, it's all coming forth, you know, with that destruction.
Everything shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah,
Everything's gonna be melted. Including the snow.
That the whole world can witness it. The whole world can see that smoke rising up. It's like the fire. See the smoke all the way down here in LA. The fire was way up there in Northern California. The smoke here, the snow. Imagine it's their land, smoke pitch. That smoke is going to rise up and
Where you're at in the world, all you gotta do is look outside towards America. You're gonna see smoke. You're gonna smell it too, man.
Jeremiah chapter 15, 25. Jeremiah 15:26. Come against her, the upward border, open her storehouses, cast her up as wheat, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter.
Yeah, look, all these people that are gonna be left down here, man. You're gonna be that sacrifice. This is one great altar. All right, the Lord's about to bring that fire to sacrifice, man. You go to Isaiah 34. Just go back to it. Isaiah 34. It goes into start from
Isaiah 34.
what does it say?
It's Isaiah 34:6. It says, the sword of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is filled with blood.
What's that sword? Listen. Okay, go ahead.
It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of rams, where the Lord hath been sacrificed in Bosra.
Yeah, that's all the lambs, all the animals referring to all these represent all these people that will be left down here, man. Be left for that sacrifice. Okay?
And the great slaughter to the lamb of Idumea, and the unicorn shall come down with them.
All right, unicorn. You know what a unicorn is?
I don't know what this one is, but I can only imagine a horse, right? With the
No,
that's my horse.
it's a sacrifice. When you sacrifice, you can only sacrifice clean animals.
Right, yeah.
Horse is not a clean animal. Go into it, right? So what you want to do, go to the blue letter, look at the word unicorn. The word is Ra'am, right? Copy and paste it.
back in the top, Isaiah 34:6. It says, the sword of the Lord, the hour will spill the blood. It is made with fat, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys and rams. The Lord, the Alpha and the Shah, and the sacrifice of blood, and the great slaughter.
Basra, which is a Greek word for saying heal. Over here in America, the Lord's about to sacrifice the people. He's going to be like a sacrifice in that fire. What do you do with the ram? What do you do with the fat? You burn it. And that's what the Lord is going to do to America. He's going to burn it, everything in it.
It says, and they sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks and the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made with fat.
Yeah, so the animal is called an oryx. Oryx, right? This is an oryx. Here, let's go on the camera. All right? This is the animal. When you look it up. Oryx. Now, the reason why it's known as unicorn, because from far, I forgot the term, but it looks like it has two horns, but from far, it looks like one. That's why it's known as a unicorn in Isaiah 34:7. All right, let's see if I can find it just
So Isaiah 34:7. It says that the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks and bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust may be a fat, made fat with fat. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the fear of recompense for the consequences of Zion.
This is going to be one big altar. Okay? The Lord's going to have people do the sacrifice. Okay? So go back to Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 15 and 27, slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord, our power, the vengeance of his temple. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow.
Now, what's the archer? Someone that shoots arrows, right? Now, that's the topic.
And it says, call together the archers against Babylon. Who are the archers? Think about it. These nations that have missiles.
Yeah, another nation. They have all nuclear missiles. Alright? They're the archers. They're the one that have the ability to bend the bow, man. Okay? Go ahead.
All ye that bend the bow camp against it round about.
Let anger out of there, man. Alright? Shooting everything. Go ahead.
Let none thereof escape.
Let none thereof escape. So they're going to shoot everything. Like I said earlier, it's a nuclear war. You don't just shoot a couple. Alright, I said, nah, you might as well shoot everything you got, man. Fuck it. It's a nuclear war. And these nations know it's a war that cannot be done. It's a war that cannot be won. So you might as well shoot everything that you got. And that's exactly what they're going to do, because the Lord is going to put in the spirit for them to do it. Alright? Let's look at these nations that have ICBM missiles. It's a continent ballistic missile, right?
There could be an Edomite dwelling out in the wilderness that's built oblivious of the world. He just lives out in the wilderness. He gonna get destroyed.
You got Russia, China, India, North Korea, Israel, France, Iran, United Kingdom, Pakistan, United States. Now, is it United Kingdom? Is it France? Aren't they allies with America? And the scripture says that even the allies are going to come up against this place. All right, like it says in Revelation 17. Okay, we'll get that after.
And it says, let none thereof escape. Recompense her to her work, according to all that she had done, do unto her. For she had been proud against the Lord and against the Holy One of Israel.
Against the Holy One of Israel. Get Ezekiel 28 and Shemai. Ezekiel 28 and start from 2 and it skips down to 7 with a long.
Ezekiel 28:2, Son of Man, say unto the Prince of Tyrese,
America, okay? That's today. We apply this today as America. Alright?
thus saith the Lord of power, because thy heart is lifted up, thou hast said, I am power. I sit in the seat of the Most High, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not the Most High.
Right, because Esau, his pride level went up to the heavens, man. He skyrocketed, man. Alright? He's full of pride. He's full of himself. He thinks that he can never be taken down. He thinks that he's over everybody. He thinks he's a God. That's why he set himself like the Most High. He sees the whole world like the Most High and his son look like him. That he's God's people. He literally thinks that he's a God and he cannot be touched. That's all about to change real soon, man. Alright? Go ahead.
I'll set thy heart as the heart of the Most High. Verse 7. Behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee.
Right, these strangers are the other nations. China, Russia, Iran, okay? Go ahead.
Terrible of the nations, they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness.
Right, because eventually they're going to turn up against this place. And they're going to destroy it. But even before that, this nation will go to war. You think America's going to win that war? No, it's going to be bloody bad. Alright, hold your own to the truth. Go ahead.
They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die in death. Them are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that saith thee, I am the Most High?
Yeah, I'm the Most High. Don't destroy me. I'm a God. I'm a God. Don't destroy me. You stop this from happening if you're a God. Stop this from happening. Stop this nation from rising up. If you're a God, make something happen where Russia don't invade Ukraine. Alright? But you're not a God. As you think you are, man. You're trying to be a God through your fucking technology, man. Okay, go ahead.
Thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. Thou shalt die the death of the uncircumcised by the hand of strangers. I have spoken it, saith the Lord of power.
Right, you're gonna die. These Jews are gonna die over there in the Middle East. That's why we're gonna get Jeremiah 20. And these nations eventually gonna shoot missiles at you at this place. That's why it says in Isaiah 14, I shall become as weak as thee. Alright? Go ahead.
Joel chapter 2 verse 20. It says, but I will remove far off from you the northern army.
America. That's known as North America. Alright? America, go ahead.
And will drive him to a land barren and desolate.
That land is in Saudi Arabia. Look it up in the map. America has a major army base in that land, Saudi Arabia. Okay? Go ahead.
And I will drive him to a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea,
Which is the Persian Gulf. Go ahead.
and his hinder part toward the unknown sea.
Which is the Red Sea. Okay? Go ahead.
And his stink shall come up. And the stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things.
Why is that? Because when the troops are sent over there, they're not coming back in body bags. Alright, they're not going to be put in baskets. They're not going to be buried until the time to the elites are put in chains. Alright, but until then, they're going to be left out there just to rot, man. And for like this Lord promised, the beast and the beast will fill the fowls of the air in Ezekiel 39, a feast. They're going to feast upon the dead bodies of these soldiers that died out there, man. These bodies be left out there to fucking rot, man. Until it's time to be digged up. Because those bodies are gonna be able to, when the elites are put in chains, that's gonna be the first job. And those bodies will be replenishing earth. which has been so long without replenishing. Alright?
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom.
Right. Because look at what she up there in the Middle East. Alright? You just got married. Like this is I saw a car, just married. You know? Guess what? You're not gonna be able to have time to enjoy each other's company because world orgasm would take place, man. And your ass gonna be your husband or even your wife are gonna be drafted over there in the movie. So you both draft over into the major war, man. Alright, go ahead.
It says the women shall mourn, having no husband. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helper.
A lot of men are going to be left out there in the streets. And you see why it says that men are going to be more pressured to find gold? Alright? A lot of women will still be out here, man, seeking for protection. Alright? Go ahead.
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
Right. All your husbands are going to be destroyed out there in the Middle East. Or even out here, because the war out here that's going to take place. Civil unrest, riots, okay, race wars. A lot of men are going to die, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And their husbands shall perish for famine.
Right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So not only are they going to have problems over there in the Middle East, they're going to have problems at home.
That's right.
Famine. Jeremiah 15:28, the voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our God and the vengeance of his temple. So it says, 29, call together the archers against Babylon. Oh, okay, yeah. Jeremiah 50:30. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, said the Lord.
Right. Cut off. A lot of people die out there, especially when the missiles hit, man. Alright? When Yahweh Shah returns, okay? This ain't going to be a win-win for America, man. Nothing to be proud about. The sport that America will be drawn into. It's a war that you're not going to win. Okay? Go ahead.
And it says, behold, I am against thee. Hold thou most proud, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts. For thy day is come, and the time that I will visit thee.
Now the Lord going to visit you. He's going to visit you with judgment, fire. He ain't going to be peace. He ain't going to rain, visit you with blessings or gifts. He's coming down to bring judgment. Alright? That's exactly what your Yahweh is going to do. Judgment on the so-called white man, man.
Not only judgment on so-called white man, but judgment on two-thirds of our people, man.
Fine, that's right.
Beginning with trying to take the trouble, you know? Once the law, both presidents, all these people that prophesied before Prophet Muhammad, you know?
Yeah, because those things are going to happen before this place is destroyed. Alright?
Scripture says he's going to come down with great wrath because he knows at the end of the short time the Lord going to put that wrath upon him. You know, so he's going to come down before he gets his ass, beaten by the Lord.
There's going to be so much shit that people are going to have to deal with, man.
That really big creatures and all that. So all this destruction is mainly because of
There's going to be so much shit that's be happening that if you don't have that knowledge and wisdom, you can literally lose your fucking mind. You'll literally lose it, man. You got World War III, you got war over here, you got famine, all this chaos, all this anarchy in the streets. Crazy time, man. That's why it says, Daniel, that China's coming has never happened since there was a nation. There's never just so much shit happen, man. These are plagues. It's like a domino effect. You play dominoes, you drop one. What's behind it all fall.
So back, like the same scripture, that Michael had to stand up and beat him. Michael the archangel set for lunch. That's why I said wisdom and knowledge that the ability of that time. Just like we said, when the Lord said, let all this have the word of truth. That smooth thing. These false prophets out there. Telling you that time, evil time is coming. The kingdom is at hand, right? That right here gives warning, from the Most High, right? I'm going to tell you that everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. So go out there and go Black Wall Street. So go make something of yourself here in Babylon. I'm going to tell you that. You know? I'm going to tell you that. The sword is coming, not peace. Right?
Oh no, continue on.
Jeremiah 50 and 30.
You have a preaching?
31. Behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord, Yahweh of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. The most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise up.
All right, you got the slogan for the Marines. If you the proud, the Marines. It's not a slogan that you should have. All right? The Lord's about to break your pride. He's about to break this place pride. First, having the greatest military in the world on the planet, which at a point you had. But just like the Roman Empire, how you spread your how they spread the military thin, and now got them weakened. All right, look what's going on with America. Their military spread out thin, man. They have bases all around the world. There was a threat of America fighting two world powers, man. China and Russia. Just imagine if Russia invaded Ukraine at the same time, and then China invaded Taiwan at the same time. What if that happened? Or what if North Korea invaded South Korea? Like, man, fuck this shit. North Korea, America's too busy to worry about what we're doing. They're fighting China and Russia. Don't be surprised. Because these nations are not afraid of America no more, man. It said, have you become weak as we? Bring it up, brother.
It's Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war.
Prepare war. That's exactly what these nations are doing. Preparing for war, man. These nations, other nations can see it. What about you fucking people, man? How come you can't see it? You know why? Because you're distracted by all these follies, man. You're distracted by all this comfort, all this pleasures that are out here, man. You're distracted by all you fucking driving. People driving, you got your fucking phone to your feet, man. Go ahead.
Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
And that's exactly what we're seeing. Mighty men of other nations are being woken up, man. And if we gather together for this major war to come. Alright? The war to end our war. World War III, man. Alright, go ahead.
Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
You know, all these nations that were spending their money on building the infrastructure, building up their their country and all that, helping the people. They're focusing on building up the military might, making missiles for this war to come. Okay? Go ahead.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak. Who are the weak? Other nations. At one point that didn't have missiles. Okay? At one point where, that might be weaker and smaller than America. But now they're strong. What makes them strong? The ability that you have those missiles, man. That's what makes them strong. Okay? Go ahead.
Assemble yourselves, and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit and judge all heathen round about.
That's why that's going to be the beginning of the kingdom's judgment. Alright? The Lord gathered them to the Middle East, judging them for what they did to Israel, man. What they did to his people. So you can have our people that are against this, man. Do you know that the Lord's having this war for your sakes? That's it. So all these nations that are now, they're not afraid of America. They're not afraid of America no more, man. They see America going down the drain. They see it falling. They see your president weak. They see the inner circuit fightings that you have, man. When the scripture says a nation, the kingdom divided against itself should not stand. Not only is Esau kingdom divided on America and Russia, but America itself is divided. America itself is divided, man. That's why you have a civil war. Okay? Other inner states are going to just say, fuck the president, and do their own thing.
Like in Texas, they do their own thing, man. You know? They have their own energy system. They pretty much do their own thing. Pretty much, they've been trying to succeed from America for a long time. So, hey, that's what I said, yeah, civil war.
It's something that people are going to have to deal with real soon. So enjoy your comfort quickly while it lasts. Because all it takes for one major event to take that all away.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 32. And the most proud shall be stubbled and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in the city, and it shall devour all round about him.
You have fires that will start off throughout all the chaos. You have already how it's shot to set up to come back to bring fire to this place. And ultimately you're gonna have to miss it, man. Alright? It's gonna bring fire and set this place into one big lake of fire, man. Okay?
It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took
Right.
them.
Southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all the way to the northern kingdom. Alright, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. Alright? You oppress these people together, man. This is a place where this place was set up to destroy the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Native Seminole Indians, man. This is a place where Esau tried to get rid of us, man. Through food, through drugs, through gang violence. Constantly oppressing the Lord's people. Even the way you got this land, you slaughtered the Lord's people. There's been a lot of blood of the Israelites, even to this day. The blood is not stopped. Yet more blood to come. And as it is written, the only way that this place can be cleansed is by the blood of him that shed it. And this is why this place must be destroyed. So what the hell is wrong with you Israelites? What the hell is wrong with you Israelites that want to build a place here ourselves as your punishment? A place that's not your rest. A place where you get no respect. No matter your status here, man. You got fucking money living in these hills. Esau would never respect you. Esau still look at you like you're a fucking nigga. But yeah, our people want to be here, man. And that's why you want to be here. You're gonna be here when the missiles come. You're gonna feel the weapons of the Most High nation. Because when Esau brings in that paragma, a lot of you jakes that have a life here in this place, you're gonna try to seek to save your life. What's gonna end up happening? You're gonna lose it. You're gonna fucking lose it. Right before the missiles come. The Lord's gonna open up your mind, open up your eyes to see. And you're gonna see everything about yourself. You're gonna know all your sins. You're gonna know why. It's not like you're not gonna know why this is happening. You're gonna know why. The Lord's gonna open up your mind to see it, like it's mentioned in Isaiah the 6th chapter. And you're gonna be howling for vexation of spirit. You're gonna be so sad. You're on your fucking knees, mourning. Why did I just listen? Why did I just take time to repent? But instead, these people may tarry. Now is not the time to make make terror to turn to the Lord. Now it's the time to seek Him, because we can see that doors of mercy is closing real soon. What the fuck you people gonna do about it? What you gonna do when the doors of mercy close on you? How you gonna feed your family? How you gonna be protected out with the war? Yeah, I'll bust you, I'll shine with you. You're fucked. Simple as that. You're fucked. You're cool. Simple as that. What was part of this place iniquity? Touching the Lord's anointing.
Yeah.
What didn't the Lord, when get Psalms 105 where it says, I think 15, to touch not my anointing, do my prophets no harm.
And what did he do with the conquistadors? The settlers came to his land, man. They slaughtered our people. All right, the northern kingdom, they took the southern kingdom from the outskirts of Africa and they enslaved them and brought them over. All right, and brought it like a great slaughter to our people.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. So it says, reward her even as she rewarded you.
So how do you reward us? How do you reward the Native Americans when they taught you how to survive in the cold? What you do to them? What you do to the so-called Negroes? What you do to the so-called Latinos? What you do to them, huh? You oppress them. You slaughter them. You raped our women. You took our lands. You hanged us. You burned us. You cut off our body parts. You used us as bait for alligators. Alligator bait. We had dogs maul us to death. You accused us. Whipped us. Beat our heritage out of us. We're going to do the same thing, but in righteousness, though. Because there's shit that you did to us in wickedness, man. Cut off our nuts, our dicks, man, our penises, man. Sex traffic, little kids, man, little girls, little boys. Cut off our body parts. Burned us. Yeah, you use Joel 3 says use us as harlots. You Edomites got a lot of shit to pay for. And it don't fucking matter if you try to erase it from your history books. You cannot erase it from heaven. Yahweh Shema shall remember all of your works.
That was all personal for us, you know. We went off. Hey, most nice stuff for that nation.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her works, double according to her works.
Reward her even as she rewarded you. Alright? Double onto her. You took our wives, I'm gonna take your woman. The righteousness though. Yeah. Because the way you took our wives, you fucking raped the man, you raped the wife when the man's alive. Alright? You don't kill the man. When we come down, when that new Jerusalem comes down, alright, we help Yahweh establish order on earth. You see a Edomite woman, she's taking a killer man, man. That's if you want to.
That's righteous. That's righteous. Fucking rape the man, woman, and shit.
Yeah, take your wife and take her and give her back to you. That's what you Edomite do. That's wicked. They ain't gonna do shit like that. They'll put you to death. Take your woman, man. That's the right way to do it.
Right? It says double unto her.
That's just one of sand of the sea of things that you did to us. Alright? Right?
Double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she has filled to her double.
Alright, it's going to be 1,000 years. 1,000 years is going to go by slow. It's going to be 100 years, but it's just day one of the kingdom. You feel like 100 years still pass by. It's day one. It's like when you're at work. Because time flies when you're having fun. Because you're not paying attention to the time and all that. But time goes by slow when you're not having fun. You're constantly looking at the time and shit. You know?
One day it's gonna feel like 100 years.
Yeah. An hour is gonna feel like 1,000 years. You're gonna be tormented, man.
Watch that song. It's not going down.
You know, you can say,
So group 4 and 25, my children, suffer patiently the wrath and the requirements of the Most High.
and that's what we have to do. We have to suffer this. Why? Because we sin against him. That's why we have to suffer patience. We have to bear this wrath, this awesome, how much we have shot. But like it says in Zephaniah, I believe, Zephaniah, our sword to speak the heathen, but the heathen for their affliction. Went overboard, man. Showing us no mercy. That's why you receive no mercy.
For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck.
And like I said, it's a rock. One of the things I desire is to see the downfall of our enemies. And that's what we're patiently waiting for. To see the downfall of this place, man. That's why brothers were excited to see this Russia and Ukraine. They thought this was it. Then what happened? The apostles made videos on it. Apostle Bar, he made a video on it the same night it happened. Other brothers made videos on it because prophecy starts to take place, man. But we're just too excited. We just want to see this man take it down, man. We just want this place over already, man. Because this place is wearing us down, man. Every aspect and every level. The only thing that's keeping us up is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Because you people are chasing the bag, trying to live it up. That's wearing your souls down. We're just maintaining, trying to survive until the Lord saves us, man. Until it's time, okay?
No, we're tired of being at the bottom, man. We have this kingship mentality, rulership mentality, man. We want to be put back in our rightful position, man. As that special people above all other people.
We're royal people, like I tell my family. Hey, we're royal people, man. So act like this. Do this, don't do that. We're royal people, man. We're royalty, man.
Not a bunch of bastards like on television. We can give it to us. Word is here. Scripture, man.
Hey, but like, the other nations look at us as niggas, no respect. Even the stereotypes, that's the curse. Go back to that Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 33, from 50 and 33. But thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Get the law on this man. It's still following his head.
Then the spirit of Pharaoh,
Right.
and we're the spirit of Moses. Let my people go. You don't want to let the Lord's people go.
You know, that's right. With Pharaoh, why did the Lord take down Pharaoh and his army? Because they didn't, brother said, they didn't want to let his people go. It was all to show the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. So just like how Esau don't want to let us go, Esau wants the slaves, wants us slaves forever. That's why he's gonna brand his slaves with the Paragon. Okay, he's gonna brand their slaves with the Paragon because even though they were trying to kill a lot of Israelites, they know that we're descendants, and they know they can't kill us all off. That's why they're gonna have that Paragon and make us slaves. That's part of their plan. They're not gonna accomplish it. And what it says in the scriptures, when they're about to fill their belly, the Most High shall bring the fear of his wrath upon them. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. That's why at least gonna hide themselves among them, man.
Exodus 21:16. He that steals the man and sells him, or he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Right, and we're still found in this man's hand. He stole us from the place that the Negroes were going at, man. And not just the Negroes, but also the Latins, the Native Americans. They put them in slavery and shipped them off to Spain, man. They stole them. They stole us from Africa. While it's over here. And when they so-called was fighting for the Civil War for our rights, all that was bullshit. That was just a cover-up. That's what they teach you in school. All that was just a lie. Okay?
And that's what it's called the North Atlantic slave trade. Trade something you gotta sell. You know? Lose stock, lose merchandise. You know?
Right.
Sold us.
Esau still sees it as property. Even though some athletes, you're bound by a contract, man. When you watch that documentary by Colin Kaepernick, he shows you that, man. Just like slavery, compared to slavery. In slavery, we look for the biggest slaves, the more stronger muscles. How many can fight, man? We can be a good fighter, you know. Or he compared you to the fucking slaves. We're still slaves, man. We're still found in this man's hands. Here it is, June 19. We're supposed to be free, right? What makes us free? The truth, which a lot of our people don't have. Because you're mentally enslaved. You're mentally in bondage. You don't know who the fuck you is, man. But this truth that is given to us by Yahweh Shai is what makes us free. We're free of mind, even though we're still in this captivity. We still have to go to work. We still have to be subject to payments. We still have to deal with this bullshit in everyday life. This is not life. Alright? We're still free. In the mind, we have this truth. And the truth is the greatest thing that a man can have. And no matter who you are in this world, no matter how much money you have in this world, if you're without Yahweh Shai's wisdom, you are nothing.
Isaiah 14 in chapter 4, it says that thou should take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how had the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased?
America. Hey, man, you got people of other nations who really thought that this place was literally coming and gold. That's how my parents were, man. They came over here, they thought American glory days. America was good, you know. America's better off than these other third world other countries, man. You know? But now, we're in America, so wow, they want to go back. This is fucking place. That's why these other nations, they come here, they make their money, they want to go back, man. Okay?
This place, oppression of this place never cease. The only way it's going to cease is when the Lord pull this man out of rulership and do this place. It's all going to be slaves here to fucking death in this damn knowledge.
Yeah. There's nothing for us here, man. Nothing. What's there for our people? That benefit us, our people? Ain't no fucking peace, it's war. See what we're talking about? The spirit. People want peace, ain't no fucking peace, it's war, man. It's time for war. It's the time we're living in. You don't understand. You want to say peace because you're in America. And right now you're comfortable. You're able to ride your bike freely. You got to worry about being bombed. You got to be worried about your children being dashed to pieces. Or your wives being ravaged. You got to worry about that right now. But real soon, that's coming. It's all about to change, man.
1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety.
And that's my mindset, like that guy.
Peace, peace.
What right does Peter have to say about this?
Yeah, what about forefathers? Did you show them peace? Did you show them love? Go ahead.
Then sudden destruction. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
And that's what we're about to witness. Everybody's not peace and safety mode. You know? So easy to talk shit about other countries and all that. Because you're coming. Ain't nothing happens to you yet. The best belief when it comes here, it's gonna be worse. Because people are not ready for it. People depend on this stuff. Depend on these grocery stores.
But what about you?
Don't you live here? Don't you live in America? Don't you go in the grocery stores? No, we don't help places. We're gonna depend on your house busting down shy, man. We're not gonna go to the enemy for one of all things. Didn't the Lord provide for his people in the wilderness? Even for their own great fast, the Lord gave them bread. They wanted chicken, quail. The Lord rained quail. Then the Lord provides. Didn't it say in Deuteronomy 8 that our feet did not wax old upon us, our clothes? Well, as for you other people that have no faith in the Lord, that read these things, think that are skip to your mind, you know, you don't think that these things are going to happen again? Miracles are going to happen again? You're going to be in sorrow. You're going to be begging for help. You're going to be losing your mind.
Right? It says,
Yahweh Shema shall be upon you. The destruction that's going to come to this place. You're not going to escape. Why? Get Amos where it says, flying.
In that day, ain't no flying out of America or boats or trying to escape. No, you're going to be in here and face the judgment of Yahweh Shema.
Hey, it says Jeremiah 11. You're not going to escape the evil. Okay?
Yeah, so yeah, this
Started saying, woe to the desire of living. Something happens.
Amos chapter 5, verse 7. Oh, yeah. Amos 5 and 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Now, I want the Lord to come back. You have no idea what's going to take place before the Lord returns. What did Yahweh Shai say? I come to bring fire on earth. But what till life be ready kindled? All the destruction, all the chaos that's going to already be happening, man. The Lord's just not going to appear right now. Like this, normal life. No, it's going to be chaos happening in the streets, man. There's going to be a few men in certain cities, like it's mentioned in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter.
It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. For what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is a darkness and not light.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, especially for these so-called white people.
That's
Fucking
right.
Edomites.
Right.
All right?
So verse 19, it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear pit.
Yeah, because like we mentioned earlier, there's so much shit happening around the world, let alone here in America. You escape one thing just to run into something else. What it says, 2nd Ezra, those that die by the sword, those that escape the famine, or escape those that escape the sword, they say, oh, it's better to die by the sword.
Think about a lion.
What?
A bear is worse than a lion. So you escape a less dangerous situation, which is a dangerous situation, into a more crazier dangerous situation.
Second Ezra 16 and 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish with famine.
Right, because famine is coming here, man. Real soon. Ain't gonna have no more Chipotle, no more Starbucks, no more food at all. It's not like ain't gonna be no more food, it's just there's gonna be no more access to it, man. Because there's gonna be food, alright? But Esau's gonna have control of this, government. And they're gonna give it to whom they want. They're gonna probably give it to people that have the prerogative. That's if they want to, you know? You can't trust the devil. Go ahead.
And another shall escape the hunger. The sword shall the sword destroy.
Yeah, because you have people that have doomsday preppers that are preparing for days like doomsday, day of judgment, day of wrath, preparing for famine and anarchy in the streets. They may escape the hunger because they have food, they're able to eat, not like other people, with that sword. So those that don't have food, they're gonna go to your house. Read on the 2nd Ezra 16 says, man, few men left with swords, looking, going to house to house looking for what they can find. Okay?
And the dead shall be cast out as dung. And there shall be no man comfortable.
Yeah, man, you ain't gonna have no spiritual tokens, man. Seeing the Israelite, you're gonna dig them up. No. Everybody can let that hit the rocks. And the diet and the smell, like that lady that passed by, she be out on the street. Thinking, man. And how many of you ever smelled a dead body? I haven't smelled one. The only dead thing I smelled was a fucking animal and shit. And that, let alone stinks. Every time I drive over a skunk that's already dead, I already know. Hold my nose, I'm gonna smell that shit, you know? Or another animal, you know? I'm gonna smell it. How much more a human body, not just one, Thousands. Out in the streets.
The earth shall be wasted, the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left until the earth and sow it.
Yeah, like you have these more gardeners, like you're not gonna have these cars operating, you know. You're not gonna have people trimming the trees like you trim this one. When the tree that's behind the camera. The tree gave it shade, now they're trimming. Well, you ain't gonna have that in those days, man. So you get a few men left. Go ahead.
The tree shall give fruit, and you shall gather them.
Yeah, it's gonna be able to give out fruit. It's gonna turn into how your phone turned off. Oh, the turn on. Power bank? You have the charger? Hey, toss a funny. Sister, remove that thing. You're gonna have to hold it off the shop. You hold it?
What?
Charger is there.
I think.
I think it's long enough to go to the ground.
The water bill.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, my bad.
The tree shall give fruit, and you shall gather them.
Alright, it's gonna gather them, man. You know, there ain't no man left to gather them, man.
Hey, no power.
Alright?
Wait, what's up?
The grapes shall
It's not
ripen,
on.
and you
Oh,
shall
you
tread
good.
them.
Oh, it's not you. You good.
For
You
all
good.
places
Oh.
shall be desolate of men.
That's right. All places are gonna be desolate of men. Okay? And you're not be able to gather those fruits that are growing. Alright? Go ahead.
So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice.
Like the I am legend. Alright? How he was talking to the mannequin. Alright? Because he wanted to hear his voice. Because every day he's on the radio. Anybody out there, hear me, please, God. You can have people like that. You have people losing their minds because they haven't seen no one in months, days. People are gone, people are dead. No one's alive to be hiding. Continue reading.
For a city there shall be left 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks.
They got certain people in the mountains. That's the best place. Not that's the best place, but that's better than being in the city. You don't want to be in the city for all hell breaks loose. Especially these selfish people out here, man. You don't want to be in the city. Go ahead.
As in an orchard of olives on every tree,
You're gonna keep her come to America, man. All right, go ahead.
there are left 3 or 4 olives. For as in when vineyard is gathered, there are less clusters.
Right, but yeah, why was it in the ancient world? Why was it vineyard left? Because for the poor. Okay. So we got last part again.
Or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek to the vineyard.
Right.
Even so, in those days, there shall be 3 or 4 left of them that search their houses and swore.
Yeah, because you're gonna have people that are gonna be going house to house looking for supplies. Like you ever play that game, Warzone, PUBG, or like survival game, Warzone. You play Warzone, you drop from the helicopter or the plane, you have to look for supplies. You have to get ammo, you have to get guns, you have to get supplies and shit, man. And then try to get number 1. And if you go to one point, you go house to house and all that, looking for supplies. So that's how it's gonna be. People are left, they're gonna go house to house looking for supplies.
So they're going to get gunned down.
Yeah, you think they're gonna ask, hey, can I have some? Can I get that? No, they're gonna take it, man. They're gonna take it. Go ahead. Just like you see a woman out here by herself. They're gonna take it, man. They're not gonna ask her out.
Yeah.
They're not gonna ask for can I have sex? No, they're gonna take it, man. Go ahead.
And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways, all her paths shall grow full of thorns.
Hey, and it's easy for things like that to happen, man. This is a hiking spot over in the mountain I went to a couple months ago. It was bare, no grass, nothing. I went to there